Hi everyone, I'm Eric Brown and I'm here with Krishna at Biryaniz and Breadz in Natick, Massachusetts, and we're about ready to talk about some of the amazing food that they have here. So, Krishna, I'd love to learn more about your menu, the story behind the restaurant, and especially about the food that's in front of me right now. So, let's get into it.
Oh, sure.
So, what can you tell me about what's in front of me right here?
This is a tandoori chicken. It's a chicken tikka, it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It's made in an oven called tandoori, a clay oven called tandoori.
Okay.
That chicken pieces are marinated overnight in a yogurt and spices, Indian spices.
Right.
And well cooked in tandoori, grilled in the oven for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, really? And so what, this is a traditional dish from where?
Yeah, North India.
North India. Okay. Oh, because you have both northern and southern
Yes.
Indian food here in
Yes.
the restaurant. Okay.
Yes.
And so what do we have here then? This is a massive crab.
This is called dosa.
Dosa. Okay.
It's like lentil crepe.
Okay. And then what do we have to go with it?
This is a different chutney.
Okay.
Like it's a coconut chutney, it's a red tomato chutney, and this is the lentil soup. You have this accompaniment with this.
So how do you eat it? Like, do I just break off a piece?
Yes.
Okay. So break off a piece here, and then I just
Yeah,
dip it
dip
in?
it in this. Yeah.
Okay.
Dip it in the sauce and just have it like
That's really good. So tell me, what are these spices that I'm enjoying right here?
that. This is tempered with the mustard,
Oh.
dry red chilies, and curry leaves.
Curry leaves. And then, sorry, what this is also mustard on top?
Yeah,
here?
mustard on the top.
Okay.
And that chutney is called a tomato chutney, made of tomatoes, ginger, garlic, and tempered with mustard and red chili.
And so I saw this being made, and it was massive. Now, that takes skill to put something like this together. Like, how does one learn the process for putting this together? Like, is that a lot of training?
Yeah, you do need some training.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, this is made of lentil and rice.
Really?
Yeah, we
Okay.
have to soak the lentils and rice overnight for
Mhm.
8 hours, and then make a batter out of this, and then ferment it for again 8 hours.
Wow.
And once it gets fermented, then you can start putting on the bread.
So tell me more about the menu, because I mean, clearly, just from these descriptions, you can see that this is not food that you just throw together. You make things from scratch here, and there's a long process. There's a lot of preparation that
Yeah.
goes into your food. So can you tell me about the menu and sort of what things someone coming in here might enjoy as they experience your food?
Yeah, basically ours is an authentic South Indian restaurant. Many of our items consist of South Indian dishes like biryaniz and curries, specialized curries from South India like Chetnadu curries and Hyderabadi dum biryani and South Indian dosas. And we do have a good North Indian food like tandoori grill is there. And we make a lot of naans, butter naan, garlic naan, chicken, grilled chicken, tandoori chicken, and we have a good desserts.
And so these are a lot of traditional foods,
Yeah, basically the traditional food.
and you have some that you created yourself as well on the menu. Or is everything a traditional recipe in your menu?
It's a traditional recipe. We follow only time-tested traditional recipes.
Okay, great. It's fantastic. I mean, the presentation's amazing. The food tastes great. So tell me more about yourself. Actually, how did this restaurant come to be? You're one of four
Actually,
partners.
Yes, yeah. I'm the partner and the chef in this restaurant. Basically, I'm not a professional chef. I have a background of business. I do a business and I am a businessman. Here in US, I worked for 8 years. In other restaurant, I worked for 6 years. Then in one restaurant, I worked for 1 year as a chef. And then I got this idea of opening a restaurant here along with my partners, good friends. They're the friends and partners.
Mm-hmm.
And like that. And we were searching for many locations around this Massachusetts, and I've searched for in New Jersey also. But this particular area lacks authentic South Indian food,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a good community here. Indian community.
Yes.
So
Okay.
we got this location from the previous owner and just we started this. It's the first venture here and it's a great success.
And as I understand it, this used to be a Chinese restaurant
Yeah.
maybe before,
Yes.
and so you've totally redone the inside.
We remodeled everything.
That in itself is an amazing job.
Yeah,
I mean,
it took a huge time. Like we got almost 6 months to do this.
6 months.
Yeah.
Wow. And I mean, it's modern, it's clean, and yet the food is traditional.
Yeah.
That's great. It's a great feel. It's bright. It's very inviting. And going back to the menu, one of the things that I noticed, which I haven't noticed on all Indian restaurant menus necessarily, is that you also have kid-friendly food here too. So it's a great place for families.
Yes.
And so what sort of kid menu items do you have here as well that would be fun for a kid to enjoy?
We have a few kid items in the kid menu like dosa.
Mm-hmm.
We have a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It's pizza like dosa. And popcorn chicken is there for the kids. It's a mild version.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Yeah, mild version, very mild version. And like chocolate dosa. On these creepers, we spread the chocolates.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And is that a lunch and dinner item, or is that a dessert item?
It's a lunch and dinner item.
Oh, okay. So the chocolate, really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should have that. Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Well, thanks. So tell me also just about, I mean, so like you said, you didn't go to the culinary school and say, I want to be a chef one day. You've grown into the role and you manage a kitchen, you manage a team of talented cooks. So you have a love of cooking and a tradition of cooking, or tell me more about your background in cooking and how you ended up in this role yourself.
Actually, cooking is my passion. Though I am not a professional chef, cooking is my passion, and it's in my blood, in our blood, in my family. A lot of my family members, they used to cook at home. We used to have a big parties at home.
Mm-hmm.
We have a big joint family. So we have a lot of cooking was going on in those days. And my mother and my father are inspiration for me.
Wow. And where did you come from originally?
From Hyderabad.
And so you moved over, you came over to the U.S.?
Yeah.
And you started working in restaurants right away, or did you have another job and you moved into restaurants several years ago?
Yeah, just I took the job as a chef.
Got it, okay. And so what types of restaurants did you work in? Were they all Indian restaurants?
All Indian restaurants.
All Indian restaurants. And is that where you helped, or did you work on recipes there and sort of learn how to prepare all
I learned a lot of things in other restaurants. I worked on the other recipes and I developed my own recipes like that.
Yeah, sure. And it's because the industry is not an easy one, and the hours that you have here are long.
A lot of hours we have to put in, a lot of strain.
But that's what it takes to produce food the way that you produce it. I mean, it clearly shows that you put a lot of time and effort. I got a sneak peek into the kitchen and got to see all the prepped food and the team working together, putting the meals out on a plate. So that was really special for me to see too. So is there anything else that, someone coming into the restaurant should know about the food or the drinks? I mean, you have unique drinks as well that I think people will really like.
Yeah, we have a full service bar and restaurant, and we have a lot of Indian beers here available, and a good variety of wines are there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, if someone looking to come here, and I highly recommend that you do come here. So where can they find you? Your address is Central West.
We are located at 195 West Central Street, Natick.
Mm-hmm.
Our name is Biryaniz and Breadz.
With the Z's at the end, which is
Yeah.
important. Yeah. Okay, great. And yeah, it's a wonderful location. I think anyone coming here is going to find something that fits their palates. You have a combination of vegetarian and non-vegetarian meals. So both appetizers, entrees,
entrees and main course.
delicious
and
desserts.
Tandoori.
And the tandoori,
Right.
yes. So the tandoori oven is impressive too. I wish I
Very
had one.
soon we are going to start in bakery.
Really?
Yeah.
And tell me about that. What's the bakery
It's
involved?
Indian bakery.
Okay.
Mainly we want to focus on pastries, cakes and pastries, breads,
And I don't know much about Indian pastries and breads. Like what's unique to Indian pastries, or what's something that I might recognize maybe?
It's a sort of less creamy.
Less creamy. Okay.
Yeah, less creamy, and the sugar percentage is also less.
Interesting. Okay. And so do you balance that out with nuts and fruits, or?
Yeah, fruits and nuts. A lot of fruits we use fresh fruits in that, like fruit cocktails and mixed fruit pastries, fresh fruit pastries, and then strawberry.
Great. Is there a date on the calendar or not? Is that too early to tell?
Not
No.
yet.
Too- you
We are
let me
going
know
to
when it
start very
opens.
soon,
Yeah, I'll be definitely knocking on the door when it opens up. So.
Sure, welcome.
Well, I appreciate your time and learning about your food and the menu, and I look forward to coming back and experiencing your food. It's delicious. I again appreciate meeting your team and being welcomed in here so eagerly. So I highly recommend that you all check it out. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time, everyone.